With example 1, we're asked to find the simple interest earned for each of the following to the nearest cent for each principal, interest rate, and time given in that order. In other words, the way they're listed is the 550 is principal, 4% is interest rate, and time is the years. So this really is as simple as using the formula I equals principal, P, times the interest rate, R, times time, T, in years. So we simply substitute what we were given, 550 times 4% as a decimal is 0.04 times the 3 years. We can go in any order we want because of the properties of multiplication. We'll go ahead and multiply the second two values, 0.04 times 3. That's going to be 0.12. And then we'll write this as a separate problem off to the side. So this is going to be 12 times 550. Again, I'm using the trick of just taking the 0 off to the side and remembering to add it at the end. So 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times 2 is 10. And it gives us 0, 6, 6. Bring down your 0. We had 2 decimal places because this is 0.12 up here at the top. 2 decimal places. So we move the decimal place over 2 places, and this gives us simple interest of $66. We'll repeat essentially the same process for parts B and C. Again, write down our formula. I equals PRT. Simple interest equals the principal, which is the original amount, times the interest rate, R, times time in years, T. If we put that in, we get 670 times 0.05 times 4. Do the same thing we did last time and multiply the second two first. 670 times 0.2. And we could multiply this all out, or we could recognize that this is 670 times 0.1 times 2. And the reason why I'm saying that is because with 10%, you just move the decimal place over one place. So this equals 67 times 2. And that equals $134 in simple interest. Then last but not least, we have, again, let's write down our formula. Interest equals principal times rate times time. Substituting that in, we have 880 times 2.2 is going to be 0.022, and that's times 5 years. That equals 880. Again, we're just mainly doing this because they're smaller numbers. 5 times 2 we know is 10, so 5 times 2.2%, it's just going to be 0.11. Now we can multiply this through 0.11 times 880. Again, I'm using the 0 trick and putting it off to the right. Anytime you have a trailing 0, you can move what you're multiplying to the right, and then just remember to add the 0 to your final answer before moving the decimal place. So 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 1 is 8, put down your 0, 8 times 1 is 8, 8 times 1 is 8, and then bring down that extra 0. We had 2 decimal places, so this ends up equaling a simple interest of $96.80.